He is going to give a lecture, and by the mercy of Prabhupada, we are going to listen that lecture. Let's get more enthusiastic. Hare Krishna, Sacidananda Prabhu, and you can begin the lecture. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
I think I need to sing Radha Madhav as well, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji, yes, you can sing the Radha Madhav as well. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Radha Madhavo Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhavo Kunja Vihari Gopi Jana Vallabho Girivardhari Gopi Janallabho Girivardhari Jashodanandana Vrajajanarandana Jashodanandana Vrajajanarandana Jamunatira Vanachari Jamuna Tira Banachari Jaya Radha Madhavo Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhavo Kunja Vihari Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Radha Madhav Radha Madhav Radha Madhav Jaya Radha Madhav Prabhupada 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 Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Guru Maharaj Guru Maharaj Guru Maharaj Jaya Guru Maharaj Nitai Gura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Gora Hari Bol श्री श्री राधा माधव की जय जगत गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदाम्यहं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम् वन्देऽहं श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुणो वैष्णवांश श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सगुण रघुनाथानितं तं सजीवम् साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजन श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य देवम् श्री राधा कृष्ण पादां सगण ललिता श्री विशाखानितांश्च नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पश्चात्देशतारिणे नमो महावदनाय कृष्ण प्रेमो प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामिने गौरतिष्ये नमो नमः नित्यानन्दो नमस्तुभ्यां प्रेमानन्दो प्रदायिने কলো কলমনাশায় জানবাপতয়তে নমঃ। হে কৃষ্ণ করুণা সিন্ধু দীনবন্ধু জগৎপতি গোপীশ গোপিকা কান্ত রাধাকান্ত নমস্তুতে। তত্ত্ব কাঞ্চন গৌরাঙ্গী রাধে বৃন্দাবনেশ্বরী বৃষভানুসুতে দেবী প্রণমামি হরিপ্রিয়ে। বঞ্ছাকল্পতরুভ্যশ্চ কৃপা সিন্ধুভ্য এব চ পতিতানাং পাবনেভ্যো বৈষ্ণবেভ্যো নমো নমঃ। জয় শ্রী কৃষ্ণ চৈতন্য প্রভু নিত্যানন্দ শ্রী অদ্বৈত গদাধর শিবাসাদি গৌর ভক্ত বৃন্দ। হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে হরে, হরে রাম 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 হরে হরে। ওম নমো ভগবতে বাসুদেবায়, ওম নমো ভগবতে বাসুদেবায়, ওম নমো ভগবতে বাসুদেবায়। वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण चंद्र भगवान की, ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की, सुखदेव गोस्वामी महाराज की, जगत गुरु शीला प्रभुपाद की, गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल। नमो विष्णु पादाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते जय पताका स्वामिनीति नामिने। नमो आचार्य पादय निताय कृपा प्रदायिने गौर कथा धामोदाय नगर ग्रामो तारिणे। Jai Nitai. So today I am going to glorify Lord Sri Nityananda Prabhu, because as we all know, so Nityananda Trayadashi, the appearance day of Lord Sri Nityananda, is coming very soon. So I like to thank Haridas Prabhu and Vidhu Prabhu as they gave me an opportunity to glorify Lord Sri Nityananda. So Vidhu Prabhu and Haridas Prabhu, definitely they will explain more details about Lord Nityananda, but today I'm just I will try to glorify Lord Nityananda. So I am not discussing about his Janma Lila today, because Janma Lila will be discussed on the same day, on the appearance day of Lord Nityananda. So I am going to glorify his qualities, Lord Sri Nityananda's qualities. Why Lord Sri Nityananda is more important in our spiritual life, is more than even Lord Chaitanya. So first of all, so I will discuss through a bhajan, which is written by our previous Acharya Sri Narottam Das Thakur. It's called Nitai Pada Kamala. He said, Nitai Pada Kamala Koti Chandra Susitalo Je Chhayai Jagato Jugai. The lotus feet of Lord Nityananda are a shelter where one will get the soothing moonlight not only of one but millions of moons. So Nityananda, Lord Nityananda's lotus feet is like moon. Like moon has a qualities. It is said in describing Shastra, some Purans, if a person is very tired or he is going through miserable, very unhappy, so that person, if he sit in a open place at night under just moon, so by he getting the moonlight, his mind can be happy. It is moon's qualities. And another example from the Bhagavatam, Srimad Bhagavatam, where Srimad Bhagavatam Canto 4, where Lord Indra said to Lord Vishnu, Lord Indra said, "Oh my Lord, when a forest gets fire, we all know in the forest sometimes get fires. Like I think last year the Amazon forest gets fire. So when a forest gets fire, in the forest fire spread very quickly in the forest. When forest gets fire, all the animals try to run away and they are look for escape from the forest. They're trying to run away from the fire, but they are no way. Wherever they go, their fire is there, because in the forest, fire is spread very quickly, very quick, very fast, and all animals, they feel their body is burning because of fire. Tapta, burning their body. They run there. So nowhere, there is nowhere to hide themselves, to take shelter in the forest. Fire is everywhere in the forest. So suddenly what happened? Remember these things, this sentence is saying by Lord Indra, who is the king of heaven. He is not an ordinary person like us. Sometimes we think if anybody go to heaven, they might be happier than us. So suddenly, all the animals, they can see a pond in the forest. Pond or lake, you can say pond or lake. And in the pond in the forest, the water in the pond in the forest is very very cold, because sunlight can go through the forest. Very ghana, deep forest. And then all the animals enter into the water. When they enter into the water, they can feel release from the burning of the fire. Shant, soothing. Here's the word come, and we will get the soothing moonlight. Not only one of the but millions of moons. Oh my Lord, Indra said, "Oh my Lord, similarly in this world is like a forest. And all the people, they're burning their hearts, they are burning their body, they're unhappy, and they're trying so much to become happy. They're working very hard to become happy, but they can't find happiness anywhere. Wherever they go, miserable, unhappiness, dukh, cost is everywhere. Like a forest. Wherever the animals go, fire is there. Similarly, people, they are doing hard work to become happy, to make their society happy, to make their family happy, to make their nation happy. Whatever they're doing, but still unhappiness is there. Oh my Lord, but your lotus feet, oh Lord Sri Nityananda, your lotus feet is like a pond in the forest. Huh? Your lotus feet is just like a pond in the forest or a lake in the forest. Just like when animals enter into the water, they feel released from the fire, burning of the fire. Similarly, when people take shelter of your lotus feet, my Lord, then they become happy. Without take shelter your lotus feet, there is no way. There is no way to become happy. So Lord Nityananda's lotus feet were like what? Like moon, or like a pond in the forest. If the world wants to get real peace, if people want to get real peace, then what need to do? It should take shelter of Lord Nityananda. If you want to get peaceness, happiness, you must take shelter at the lotus feet of Lord Nityananda. Unless we take shelter of the lotus feet of Nityananda, there is no possibility to get peaceness. Unless one takes shelter under the shade of the lotus feet of Nityananda, it will be very difficult for him to approach Radha Krishna. If one actually wants to enter into the dancing party of Radha Krishna, he must firmly catch hold of the lotus feet of the Lord Nityananda. There's another point is come. Unless his mercy, without Lord Nityananda's mercy, no one can get the mercy of Lord Chaitanya or even Radha Krishna. No one can get. Our Haridas Prabhu, he say very often, very often, whenever he give class or whenever he speak to someone, he always said about Adi Guru. Adi Guru. Balaram is Adi Guru. Haridas Prabhu always explain. Balaram is Adi Guru. Without Balaram's mercy, no one can get approach to Krishna. No one, there is no possibility. Guru is man. So, and Nityananda is non-different than Balaram. He himself. So, Nityananda is Balaram, our Guru, Adi Guru. Without Guru, how can we get please Krishna or Radha Krishna? There is a nice pastime in the Chaitanya Charitamrita about Nityananda. How without Nityananda's mercy, no one can get Lord Chaitanya's mercy. About Sri Raghunath Das Goswami. So Raghunath Das Goswami was a princess from Bengal. He born in the very rich family, royal family actually. But he was attracted by Lord Chaitanya's pastimes. He wants to surrender to Lord Chaitanya, and he went to Lord Chaitanya few times. 4 or 5 times. But every time, somehow, Lord Chaitanya rejected him. Sometimes Lord Chaitanya said, oh, it's okay, you want to stay with me, but not now, just go back to home and do mala, whatever. Every time, whenever he comes, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, every time, Lord, somehow, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu doesn't explain anything. He said, go to home, and whatever you do. So he could not understand what's wrong with me, because I have left everything for Mahaprabhu. But still Mahaprabhu did not accepting me. There is something that is missing in my activities. So after a few years, he heard the news, Lord Nityananda Prabhu came to the Panihati Gaon, which is the next village of the Raghunath Das Goswami. Then Raghunath Das Goswami went to Lord Sri Nityananda Prabhu. And Nityananda Prabhu was sitting in under a big trees, by surrounding his devotees, surrounded by his many thousands of devotees, like a king. When Raghunath Das Goswami came to Nityananda Prabhu saw him from the long distance. Then Nityananda Prabhu called him immediately. Etodin pore more dili darshan. I chora tore korimo dandan. Oh, you giving me darshan now? You are coming to me now? Come here, I shall punish you. Why? Raghunath Goswami says, oh my God, why you are going to be punished me? Then Lord Nityananda said, you had tried to stolen my Pranadhan Gauranga, take away from me without asking me. You went to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to take shelter of him without asking me. You don't know? The Lord Chaitanya is my Pranadhan. Think Lord Chaitanya is a treasure and I am the treasurer. Without asking me, no one can get Chaitanya, no one can get Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy. There's no possibility. There is a nice pastime. So even if we want mercy from Lord Chaitanya or Radha Krishna, আর কবে নিতাই চাঁদের করুণা হইবে, সংসার ও বাসনা মোর কবে তুচ্ছ হবে? When I will get mercy from Lord Chaitanya and my all the desire, material desire go away from my heart. Without Nityananda's mercy, there is no possibility. So Lord Nityananda saying, see, if you are trying to stolen my pranadhan, Gauranga, without asking me, that's why I shall punish you. What punish? Not I am not going to put you in the prison for 3 years or like that, nothing. You have to give a feast, Maha feast. What? You have to eat my all the assisted devotees, the yogurt rice called pani dadhi chira, the flattened rice and yogurt. When Raghunath Goswami, though he is apart from the ceremony, whatever ordered by Lord Nityananda, when Lord Nityananda pleased and Lord Nityananda then blessed Raghunath Goswami. So now you are qualified to get Lord Chaitanya's mercy. So next time when Lord Raghunath Goswami went to Lord Chaitanya in the Jagannath Puri, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accepted it without ask anything. Because Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu knew the Raghunath Goswami already blessed by my in charge, my boss, Sri Nityananda Prabhu. There is another bhajan where Lord Nityananda Prabhu said, "Jare dekhe tare kahe dant trina dhori." Jare dekhe tare kahe dant trina dhori. Amare kiniya laho bhaja guru hari. Lord Nityananda Prabhu used to go every single houses. He was asking to every single person, please chant Gauranga, please chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Then people are asking, why should we chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra? What will happen to us if we chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra? Amare kiniya laha bhajagor. If you chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, I will be your servant. Lord Nityananda said. Because Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is my pranadhan. If you chant my Lord's name, if you chant my pranadhan's name, I am the responsibility. I will take responsibility of you. I will take to the spiritual world. If you chant just Hare Krishna Mahamantra, chant Gauranga. That's why it's a very nice pastime, nice point. Without his mercy, no, Hano Nitai Bine Bhai, without Nitai, Radha Krishna Paitanai, there is no way to get Radha Krishna. Dhira Puri Dharo Nitai Pai. That's why we should try to catch his lotus feet. He must firmly catch hold of the lotus feet of Lord Nityananda. Dhira Puri Dharo Nitai Pai. সে সম্বন্ধ নাহি যার বৃথা জন্ম গেল তার, সেই পশু বড় দুরাচার। নিতাই না বলিল মুখে, মজিল সংসার সুখে, বিদ্যাকুলে কি করিবে তার? Anyone who has not established his relationship with Lord Nityananda Prabhu is understood to have spoiled his valuable human birth. Such a human being is actually an uncontrollable animal, because he never uttered the holy name of Lord Nityananda. He has become merged into so-called material happiness. What can his unless education and family tradition to do help you? We must try to make a relationship with Lord Nityananda, to the God. If we have no any relationship with Krishna or Lord Nityananda, our human life is useless. Like an example I can give you, like a flower. If we say a flower, what is different a flower in the garden and another flower in the lotus in the lotus feet of Lord Sacidananda Nityananda? There's much different. You can a flower, maybe there is a thousands of flower in the market or in the garden, and people are smashing the flowers. Nobody, they don't know that much value actually. Only £2. If you pay £2, £5, you can get hundreds of flowers in India or here anywhere. People buy flowers for their birthday, for their whatever they want to do. So what they do after flowers, after the ceremony, they put in the drain, they put in the floor, they smash with the feet. Similarly, our life is without Krishna like that. But the same flower, when you offer to the lotus feet of Krishna, that flower is not ordinary anymore. The flower is same in the garden, in the street, or one another flower in the lotus feet of the Krishna. The flower is same. But because these flowers we have offered to the lotus feet of Krishna, this flower is not ordinary anymore. No matter a king or a minister, if anybody come to the temple, and if Pujari give that flower to that person immediately put touch in the forehead. They respect that flower. Why? Because they think, oh, this flower is not ordinary. This flower has been offered to Lord Krishna's lotus feet. Similarly, if we don't have a relationship with Krishna, our life is like a flower in the street or in the floor. Somebody has smashed with the foods. But when we make a relationship with Krishna, our life becomes a flower which has been offered to the Krishna's lotus feet. So our life is not anymore ordinary anymore, because we have a love. So that's why Narottam Das Thakur said, if we don't understand, if we don't have a relationship with Nityananda or Sacidananda, what is value of our life? Nothing. What can his useless education and family tradition to help him? For example, Ravan. Ravan was so scholar person. He knew all the Vedas, he knew all the Shastras, he was very handsome, very rich, he was a king, but still people call him Asur, Rakshas, demon. Why? He has everything, he had everything. Because although he has everything, but he didn't accept Krishna, Lord Ram. Similarly, if we may have everything in this world, nice family, education, whatever you want, but unless we have a relationship with Krishna, unless we offer surrender into the lotus feet of Nityananda, our life is useless. All these things will not going to help us at the end of life. In the end of life, Nitayer charano satta, taharo sevako nitta. No. Ahankare matta hoya, nitai pado prasoriya, asattare satta koi mani. Nitayer koruna habe, braje radha Krishna pabe, dharo nitayer charano dukhani. Being maddened after false prestige and identification with the body, one is thinking, oh, what is Nityananda? What can he do for me? I don't care. The result is that he is accepting something false to be truth. If you actually want to approach the association of Lord Radha Krishna, you must first achieve the mercy of Lord Nityananda. When he is merciful toward you, then you will be able to approach Radha Krishna. Therefore, you should firmly grasp the lotus feet of Lord Nityananda. Ahankar. Ahankar means proudness. People, the nature of material people, when they have something materialistic like opulence, education, knowledge, it's very normal. They get proudness and they don't care about Krishna, they don't care about Nityananda. Then they don't care about anything. But here Narottam Das Thakur said, if you want to become happy, if you want to please Radha Krishna, then you must please Lord Nityananda first. নিতায়ের চরণ সত্য তাহার সেবক নিত্য নিতাই পদ সদা করবাস নরোত্তম বড় দুঃখী নিতাই মোরে কর সুখী রাখো রাঙা চরণ পাশ. He said, Nitayir Charana Shata, the lotus feet of Lord Sri Nityananda is transcendental. Nityananda's body, like Krishna's body, is not material like us. As Lord Brahma said, Ishvara Parama Krishna, Sacidananda Vigraha, Sacidananda Vigraha. Sacidananda Vigraha. Krishna's body is not like us. Transcendental, never ends, never end. And Krishna's beauty always raising. Anandamati Parthanam. So there's also Nitayir Charana Shata. Nityananda's lotus feet is transcendental. Tahara Seva Karata. And the person who served the lotus feet of Lord Nityananda, who's serving the lotus feet of Lord Nityananda, that person is transcendental as well. Because he has a relationship with Lord Nityananda's lotus feet. He has surrendered to lotus feet of Sri Nityananda. So he's never died. His body might be died, like devotee, Krishna's bhakta, their body go died, but they never died. Vaishnava never died. Why? Because they have surrendered to Krishna, to Lord Nityananda. Seva means the servant. Whoever served Lord Nityananda's lotus feet. Nitai Pada Sadakarar. That's why I always try to expect to catch lotus feet of Lord Nityananda. Because without his mercy, there is no way. Narattama bara dukhi, nitai more kar sukhi, rakho ranga charanero pas. So that's why this Narottam Das is very unhappy. So Narottam Das Thakur saying, I am very unhappy, Prabhuji. Why? Unhappy. Therefore, I am praying to Lord Nityananda to make me happy. Oh my Lord, I am trying to so much to become happy in this material world, but I couldn't. There's no possibility. So that's why I am praying to you, because there is another example. It's coming in my mind. If a person have so much opulence, dhan daulat, so who is going to all the opulence after his death? Definitely his son. Definitely his son or daughter, whatever, his children, because they have a relationship. No one can ask to my father, after my father's death, I should get all his opulence. No one can say, because they have no relationship with my father. The happiness is opulence of Lord Nityananda, Lord Chaitanya, Lord Krishna. This opulence. Whose opulence? Krishna's opulence. Then who is going to get all this opulence? those have a relationship with Krishna. Very clear statement. Very clear statement. If we have no a relationship with Krishna, there is no possibility to get happiness. Because it's Krishna's opulence. People want to get happiness, want to become happy, but they want to be, they want to make a relationship with Krishna. This the material people make a big mistake. Big mistake. If I want to be happy, get happiness. First, I have to make a relationship with Krishna. Because Krishna only gives happiness, his opulence to his servant. Although Krishna is taking care for every living entities, that's the different matter. Because Suridham Sarva Bhutanam, Krishna is friends for everybody. But particularly his sukh, his opulence, he gives to his devotee. My dear Lord, please keep me close to your lotus feet. Oh my Lord, please keep me. Like our Sacidananda Nityananda is here. So whenever people come to here, that means they are coming close to the lotus feet of Lord Nityananda. People should always try to. Now, because people are not allowed to come temple because of Corona, but when before or after, when situation will be okay, so we should try to come temple. Why? Because coming temple and giving service means we are keep ourselves to self close to Lord Nityananda's or Lord Krishna's lotus feet. Or at home you can do service, serve Lord Krishna as well. And another qualities of Lord Nityananda is Lord Nityananda is more merciful than Lord Chaitanya. More merciful than Lord Chaitanya. I have 5 minutes. So my in charge in Vrindavan, Radha Shyam Sundar Das Prabhu, he was giving lecture once. I was there. He was explaining how Lord Nityananda is more merciful than Lord Chaitanya. He was saying that it is described in all Shastras. If anybody killed by Krishna or God, Lord, they get liberation, mukti, immediately liberation. They don't need to wait anymore. Doesn't matter how sinful he is. But sometimes there is example in Shastra. Sometimes, or even demons got killed by Krishna or Lord, they didn't get liberation, mukti. For example, Hiranyakashipu, Hiranyaksh, Ravan, Kumbhakarna, Kalnemi, some others. Somehow they didn't get liberation. But Krishna in the Dapar Yug, whoever get killed by Krishna, they get liberation anyway, immediately. That's why Krishna is more merciful, more special than any other avatars. There is countless avatars, incarnation in the Shastra, countless, anant. Krishna is special, merciful, or more merciful than all the incarnation. Why? Whoever get killed by Krishna, they get liberation immediately. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is more merciful than Krishna. Why? Because Krishna give liberation mukti by kill somebody. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu never kill somebody, kill anybody. He give all peoples, everybody, only by giving Hare Krishna mantra. Papi tapi jata chilo, Hari name uddharilo. Lord Chaitanya used to say, Jare dekho tare kaho Krishna upadesh. Only if you once chant Hare Krishna mantra once, will get liberation, mukti. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu never kill somebody. That's why Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is more merciful than Krishna. But Lord Nityananda is more merciful, topmost merciful than Lord Chaitanya. How? If we see pastime of Lord Chaitanya's about Jagai and Madhai. When Nityananda Prabhu got hit by Madhai, then Lord Chaitanya was called the Sudarshan Chakra to kill the Madhai. Then Lord Nityananda Prabhu stopped Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He said, no, Prabhu, oh my Lord, please remember the reason why came this inequalities. What is the reason? You didn't come in this world to kill somebody. So please forgive him. Then Lord Chaitanya said, no, I am not going to forgive him. Who is going to take his offense he made to unto you? And before he made many offenses to others as well. Then Lord Nityananda said, oh my Lord, if you not forgiving him because of his offenses, so I am making sure you, all his offenses, I am taking all his offenses. I am taking all his offenses. If he, I have to go to the hell, I am ready to go hell as well. But please forgive this Madhai. And Lord Nityananda was asking to Madhai, oh Lord Madhai, even you hated me, I don't mind. Just chant Hare Krishna mantra once. If you chant Hare Krishna, I'll forgive you. I'll forgive you, and Lord Chaitanya will forgive as well. Then Madhai realized, oh my God, how merciful Lord Nityananda is. Then he became the biggest devotee of Lord Nityananda in Navadip. Madhayan, Jagayan, Madhai. This is a nice pastimes. So we can see how merciful Lord Nityananda is. How many qualities he has. His qualities of ocean, unlimited. No one can explain his quality fully. So that's why his appearance day is called Nityananda Triyodashi is coming very soon. So, as I said in the beginning, Haridas Prabhu and Vidya Prabhu, they will explain more details within next 2-3 weeks. So, finally, we must ask Lord Nityananda for his mercy to get Krishna Prem, to approach Radha Krishna or Lord Gauranga. If once Lord Nityananda become pleased to us, if we can be blessed by Lord Nityananda, so there is no way Radha Krishna can say no to give Krishna Prem to us. No, they have to, because Lord Nityananda is merciful. Thank you, Hare Krishna. Time is very soon. So we have only 2-3 minutes. If anybody have any comment or tika tippani, you are welcome. Or question. Thank you, Hare Krishna. Jai.
Very nice, Prabhu, very nice.
Okay. Yeah.
Hare Krishna, Sacidananda Prabhu.